just watch the time slow. This that God flow, this that shit that rappers die for. This that uncut Tahoe Wall straight from Pablo Escobar. I be at the ball like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making an op hurt. Lighters in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. You can't, the streets need another anthem. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know like. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on this war in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know like. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in this war in my whole life, my whole life.
You boy, you know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in, yeah. But that was my niggas, yeah. I'm in yo. Got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General YAHANNA. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my I can gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit. Y'all know they can't stand us, but we U.P.K, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, and shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey.
$22.99, dirty cop. He gonna hook it up. Come on, Nakawar, hook me up. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Fuck around with you, boy.
John Diamond made the bill.
Crooked officer, can you get the fucking handcuffs off of us? They got a lot of innocent niggas doing time. Beware, crooked cop badge number 2299. Crooked officer, can you get the fucking handcuffs off of us? They got a lot of innocent niggas doing time. Beware, crooked cop badge number 2299. It's wicked as hell. Arresting a man for nothing, got him sitting in jail. Look down on us, call us niggas when they niggas themselves. Supposed to show them the way, instead they show them a cell. Fuck nigga, how the fuck is you a man of the Lord? You pull up with white boys and you put niggas in the back of the car, but you wouldn't last a day in their yard with all them killers, them lions and them tigers and them bears and them gorillas. Trying to convince a nigga to snitch on his own brother. Beware the purple Israelite group, they undercover, so pussy ass nigga. Regretting that bitch, tell him take off that badge and I'll bat him in his shit. Crooked officer, can you get the fucking handcuffs off of us? They got a lot of innocent niggas doing time. Beware, crooked cop badge number 2299. Crooked officer, can you get the fucking handcuffs off of us? They got a lot of innocent niggas doing time. Beware, crooked cop badge number 2299. False doctrine, a nigga that shot that tranny. The dick pic, the fake pictures on social media, you posing as bitches. The murder on Joe Morgan, how her body came up missing. That scheming nigga cannot stealing that brother bitch. Them marching for the rich, but don't do nothing for the poor. The shit them niggas tried on the Kansas City boat. Them purple niggas tried that same bullshit before. Cap told them bitch Obama holding treatment like a hoe. Michelle told them they lightweight, they packed up all they shit. Fuck wrong with you, boy, we meant a war around this bitch. Undercover ass, purple badge, and Easter ass bitch. We know cop was on the men prepared to die around this bitch. You heard? Crooked officer, can you get the fucking handcuffs off of us? They got a lot of innocent niggas doing time. Beware, crooked cop badge number 2299. Crooked officer, can you get the fucking handcuffs off of us? They got a lot of innocent niggas doing time. Beware, crooked cop badge number 2299.
You broke off and created something. God deserves that we stand with him and walk forward. I.S.U.P.K, we strong. We ain't weak. No cowards, bitch.
That's right, sir.
Okay? That's how we ride.
Dear Lord, I hope you hear my prayers, because we really, really need you down here. From all the pain that we going through, we know that you're real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you, but I just want to fall on them, to show them devils you ain't nothing to play with. I was mature enough to say the same shit. Dear Lord, I hope you hear my prayers, because we really, really need you down here. From all the pain that we going through, we know that you're real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you, but I just want to fall on them, to show them devils you ain't nothing to play with. I raised mature enough to say the same shit. I know you asking for this change in your life, but ain't living it right, because you thug it at night. Your mama praying and your daddy did too. They gave you 5, but you only did 2. Now in your mind you be hearing voices. Should I go back in or make some better choices? Should I get a job or put on black forces? Go and hit the streets or take some college courses?
but all you ever felt was pain. All you ever seen was rain. Got you thinking to yourself, man, this shit will never change. And all the pressure that you feel make you want to give it up. But you looking at your babies and you know that they enough.
Dear Lord, I hope you hear my prayers, because we really, really need you down here. From all the pain that we going through, we know that you're real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you. But I just wanna fall on them to show them devils you waiting and to play with. I was mature enough to say the same shit. Dear Lord, I hope you hear my prayers, because we really, really need you down here. From all the pain that we going through, we know that you're real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you. But I just wanna fall on them to show them devils you waiting and to play with. I was mature enough to say the same shit. Hey, all the shit that I done seen, man, I really needed help. Whole world filled with people, I was still by myself. Really on my grind, I was feeling for that wealth. Every day cutting corners, I was cheating on myself. Nigga busting at my melon, how the fuck I cheated death? Fucking with no rubber, I was playing with my health. Looking in the mirror, couldn't recognize myself. Heartbroken by a bitch, couldn't love nobody else. But when I heard the truth, them bitches left me by myself. And if you hear the pain, you should see it for yourself. Marching like a soldier, I was really for the death. One west till they buried me, couldn't be nobody else.
Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Let's get it. Mic check, clap it up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get it, man. This is preaching officer about the Zarwan of the I.S.U.P.K, man. Started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We are not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group, man. We stand for the truth, the one truth, and all about the truth. You feel me? That's according to the Bible, man. We come to teach Black, Hispanics, and Native American Indians that they are the chosen people of God according to the Bible, right. The true Israelites according to the Bible. You know what I mean? Today, man, we're gonna break it down. We're gonna kind of get into, kind of clear up some of the, what do you call it? The dogma, the Christian dogma about what it means to serve the Lord and what it takes to gain favor in the eyes of the Lord and what it takes to be somebody that says that they're a servant of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? It takes more than just a laugh and a giggle, a little cry and on bended knee every Sunday, or scream and shout and a dance. You know what I mean? It takes a lot more than that to serve the Lord. You know what I'm saying? When you come to serve the Lord, the scriptures say, prepare thy soul for adversity. You get what I'm saying? You're going to have things that's going to come up against you and things that you never knew that you were going to have to come up against whenever you come to serve the Most High Power, the one that made us all. You know what I mean? So we're going to start off in the book of Job. We're going to start off with Job 1. Let me know when you get that. You know what I mean? Job is a beautiful example of what to do when adversity comes against you. You know what I mean? He's an excellent example of how a priest and prophet should conduct themselves when dealing with things that the Lord sends against you. You get what I'm saying? Like, these men in here are perfect examples of what to do and how to live when the Lord sends that fire against you. You get what I'm saying? And we're going to get into it today. We're going to touch on a couple of things, man. Things that'll help you build your strength, things that'll help you fight adversity, and overall how to become the best version of yourself as unto the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So read that when you get it. Job 1 and 1.
This is the book of Job, chapter 1 and verse 1. There was a man in the land of Uz, whose name was Job.
So there was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, right? Go ahead.
And that man was perfect and upright.
That man was what?
Perfect.
That man was upright. What?
Perfect.
Imperfect.
Perfect.
Had blemish.
And that man was perfect.
He was perfect, man. This goes for all you Christians out there, all you non-believers, really want to be believers, but non-believers of the Lord that say you can't be perfect, man. The Lord said Job was perfect, right? Job was a perfect man according to the Lord. Now, what does it mean to be perfect according to the Lord? To be perfect according to the Lord. Can I get the definition of perfect? Baba Kasha. What does it mean to be perfect unto the Lord, man?
Merriam-Webster Dictionary.
Uh-huh.
Perfect. Being entirely without fault or defect, satisfying all requirements.
Job satisfied all requirements of the Lord, man. Job did everything that the Lord wanted him to do. He did everything that the Lord laid down for him to do, man, in this earth. You know what I mean? That's why the Lord looked at Job as perfect, and the people around Job knew that Job was perfect. Even the angels knew that Job was perfect, and we're going to read it here. Keep going.
Khan. You want the definition? Keep going.
That's Tuab on the definition. Job was a perfect and upright man. Go ahead.
And that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared the Most High and eschewed evil.
He feared the Most High and eschewed evil. He eschewed it. What does eschewed mean? We're gonna get some definitions, man, because a lot of you Christians, man, y'all read a lot of scriptures. Y'all don't even know what you're reading. You really guesstimate and hope that what you're saying is right. You know what I mean? We're scholars in here. We actually open up the Zondervan Bible Dictionary and we break it down, man. We break it down. Go ahead.
Eschew means to avoid habitually, especially on moral or practical grounds.
He did not do anything with evil. He feared God and he eschewed evil. He pushed it away. He got rid of it. He got away from it. He did not do any evil. You couldn't smoke a cigarette around Job, right? You couldn't roll a blunt in front of Job. You couldn't eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster in front of Job without Job saying something about it. Why is that? Because he eschewed evil and he feared the Most High, right? And if you know anything about the Lord and about the truth, if you see somebody doing a manner of evil against the Lord, as a priest and prophet, you're ordered to say something. As somebody that serves the Lord and you love your people, you're ordered to condemn that. You're ordered to eschew evil. Job did that. Job did just that. And he was perfect in the eyes of the Lord because of it. Right? Read verse 2.
Book of Job, chapter 1 and verse 2. And there were born unto him 7 sons and 3 daughters.
Now, a lot of times when as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, yes, we have a lot of children. But sometimes we get stricken where we can't have children, right? And it just depends on how the cards fall. It depends on, it's a lot of factors that come into play. What you did in your last life, what you did in this life, you know what I mean? What your parents did, so on and so forth, right? But Job was a blessed man. He was favored in the eyes of the Lord, right? He stood up righteous for the truth and what the Lord laid down and what he really believed. So the Lord blessed him and allowed him to have these kids. You know what I mean? It allowed Job to have, what did he say he have? 7 sons and 3 daughters, right? So Job was a blessed man, right? Go ahead.
His substance also was 7,000 sheep and 300,000 camels and 500 yoke of oxen and 500 she asses and a very great household.
Man, this man, Job was a rich man, a very, very rich man, rich in spirit and in assets, right? Imagine today's time, they say you got 7,000. A farm, right? I don't even know what pertains go in the farm, but I know somebody tell me they got 100 sheep. I'm like, dang, brother, 100 sheep. Somebody tell me they got 50 cows. I'm like, moo. Good night, brother. You're doing the damn thing. You're doing it. This brother has 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels. What the hell you need a camel? What does a camel do?
Transportation.
That's ridiculous. Job had 3,000 cars. Go ahead.
It's crazy when you think about it, because when we did lamb slaughter they had animals out there, but it was nowhere compared to this. And people was like, they got a lot of stuff out here. They ain't have nothing compared to Job. And then too, Job was wealthy like that because all these sheep, oxen, and camels, people bought that from him.
Right.
People need something, they coming to buy it from him because he got it. He got it in stock.
Job is the man.
Yeah, he the plug.
Job the plug. Job the man in town. Go ahead.
It's a lot, kid. Job wasn't doing like the heathens was doing them around him. He wasn't eating his livestock.
Right.
The beast of burden that used for transportation, like, Jeremiah Muhammad was talking about how intelligence sets us apart from everyone.
Right.
And we get that through these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
So in Africa, they're not eating the camels, they eating the horses.
Yeah.
That they could be using for labor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Job was using them for their purpose.
Because Job was an upright man and a man after the Lord's own heart, man. You hear me? Job, hey, look, Job did the thing, man. right? Job won't know more about out here eating camel hump, right? Out here eating donkey hoof, right? He not doing all that. This man served the Lord, man, and eschewed evil. It's an evil thing to eat the hump of a damn camel. Good night. It's an evil thing to eat the head of a horse, but people do it. Come on, man. You know, I was talking to a brother the other day, man, and I told him straight up. I said he was eating a pork chop sandwich and talking about the scriptures, and I said, "Not lie, you too out." And I said, I said, brother, you realize you blaspheme the Most High when you using that forked tongue of yours to try to preach the scriptures. He's like, what you mean? I said, brother, you got a pork chop sandwich in your hand and you trying to tell a man he need to fast. What are you doing, brother? Telling him he need to fast to get closer to the Lord. Truth is, man, Christians don't know the Bible, man. They never did. They pretend to know because of the people that before them, they pretend to know. They just doing what they've been taught to do. Like I said, which I don't blame a Christian for being a Christian, right? I blame the oppressor that's on this earth, man. Because oppression make a wise man mad. And those men that don't get mad, they're unwise. And what do? They conform to whatever's around them. They don't get mad about it. They conform and they bend for it. I'll give you an example. George Floyd, right? When that thing happened with George Floyd, he got the knee on his neck. People were mad for a time. But right after that, they just started forgiving again, right? Because ain't gonna only last for a time, right? But when it happens every day, every other month, that's something that you should always be mad at, right? I'm still mad from 400 years of slavery, right? Why? Because I'm a wise man. Because I see that it's still going on today. I'm a wise man. I'm not stupid, right? If you got a man, right, and you're a woman, and he's just constantly beating on you, he's just never gonna stop beating on you. He's been beating on you for 10 years, right? 10 years you've been getting knocked against the wall. And every time you get knocked against the wall, he says he's not gonna do it again. You're unwise to believe him. You're an idiot, right? So I will be unwise to believe that oppressors are going to stop oppressing my people because they say they're sorry and they fired 2 or 3 cops. I'll be unwise to say that the oppressors are going to stop oppressing my people because they give us a stimulus check. I'll be unwise because they give us some food stamps. I'm unwise if I just fall for it. I should still be mad in that. Why am I mad? Because I'm a wise man. Oppression make a wise man mad. I'm gonna stay mad until Christ come back. It's a stupid question to ask a black man in today's time. Why are you mad? What's making you so? Why are you guys so angry? You're killing our babies. You're murdering our women. Those bodies found behind that what was that? What was it? 600 bodies? Yeah, so all those bodies of the missing kids and all that found with some of them with wallets in their pockets and all that. Well, those are most of them were our people. We're mad because of that. You're insane if that doesn't make you angry. But you know why why it doesn't make you angry? Because of Christianity. That's right. Because what it does is Christianity gives black people false hope. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans false hope that everything will be all right in due time. Just give it some time, it'll be okay. It's okay. Water under the bridge. Sweep it under the rug. Right? It's okay. We can't dwell on the past. You're right. We can't dwell on the past, but we can we can remember it. We can remember the hanging that just went on in Mississippi a few years back with the 8-year-old boy at the little park with the white kids. We can remember that because it's happening today. We can remember George Floyd with the knee on his neck. We can remember Sandra Bland. We can remember all these blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that have been dealt with wrongfully by the oppressor because it's still happening today. That's nothing that we should turn a blind eye to and just say it's okay now because today is a new day. Well, tomorrow another one's going to get raped, robbed, or murdered. Tomorrow is going to be another black man with his knee on the neck. And guess what? This time you won't see it because they're going to get more crafty. They have crafty counsel. They're going to get better at it. They're going to get more sneakier at it. What's the worst thing that can happen to a liar? They don't get caught lying. What's the worst thing that can happen with a thief? He gets away with it. What's the worst thing that can happen to a murderer? He does not get convicted of it. That's the worst thing that can happen. The worst thing that can happen. But Job, man, Job was a man that feared the Lord and did what the Lord say do, man. Not to get off topic, man. Job stayed strong, man. You know what I mean? Job did what he was asked, and the Lord blessed him for him. He gave him kids, he gave him money, he gave him substance to live. That substance was 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 yoke of oxen, and 500 she-asses. That's the female donkeys. And a very great household, meaning he had a mansion. Job had what we would consider a mansion today, a huge house. Job was living the life of Lowry. Job was living it up, man. A black man living it up. Good night. Go ahead. So that.
Okay.
Come.
And there, verse 3. Well, we already got to verse 3.
So that this.
In a very great household, so that this man was the greatest of all the men of the East.
Job was the plug in the East. He was the greatest man in the East, the richest man in the East. You know how you got Drake and where Drake from? Canada? Drake, he like the Drake of Canada. Job is that GOAT, man. Job that guy. Job is the J. Cole of Fayetteville. You know how everybody be like, oh, J. Cole. Yeah, Job is the J. Cole of Fayetteville. The dopest, right? The cool kid. Right? That's Job, man. Righteously so. Keep going.
Verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
And his sons went and feasted in their houses, everyone his day, and sat and called for their 3 sisters to eat and to drink with them.
Now, this is a good point too, man. Black, Hispanic, and Native American people, man, we don't do this a lot in our households, man. A lot of our households are broken, especially after they get old enough to leave home. Like, we don't have no family gatherings, man. You got the one sister that hate the other sister, the one brother that can't stand the other brother that's been stealing from him. You got so much manner of evil in our black households today that's not according to the scripture, man. It's not even funny. It's really sick and sad, man. But Job had his family together, man, under the Lord, which shows you that it's possible to serve the Lord and keep your family in order, right? These brothers and sisters, they love congregating with each other. They love coming around each other. They love having little cookouts, bringing all the kids and stuff. Black Hispanics today, man, your brother and sister, they want to fight. They can't even be around each other unless they're scratching each other's eyes out. Let Job be the example, man. Let Job be the example for a strong black household, man. We're going to keep reading. Go ahead.
Verse 5. And it was so, when the days of their feasting were gone about, that Job sent and sanctified them.
So during their feast days, man, Job, you know how during our feast, much like our feast days today, man, we got the blowing of the trumpets, Feast of Tabernacles, all Purim, we got Passover, all our holy days, right? For some of them, it's required that we do a burnt offering, right? And back then, you know, they used to atone for their sins by sending up burnt offerings, right? Go ahead. So Job did what this to them?
And it was so, when the days of their feasting were gone about,
right,
that Job sent and sanctified them.
Job blessed them, man. Job blessed his kids. Go ahead.
And rose up early in the morning and offered burnt offerings according to the number of them all.
He rose up burnt offerings unto his kids. Why did he do that? Why do you think Job raised up burnt offerings up into his kids? Go ahead. Keep reading.
Offers according to the number of them all. For Job said, it may be that my sons have sinned and cursed the Most High in their hearts.
It may be. It may be. Job sent up birth offerings just in case. Just in case they might have slipped up and thought about, God damn, what the fuck? Shalaki, God dang. Just in case. Just in case, man. He don't know if they did it or not. He said, let me go ahead and send this up because I know how he get sometime when he mad. He want to. We don't know. Let me just go ahead and burn this one. Go ahead.
So, like, if I may, that's a heavy point you made. But Job, he understood the value of sacrifice.
Right.
And at this point in time, I mean, even today, you know, the Bible says that without the shedding of blood, there is no remission of sin.
That's right.
So Job understood, you know, if his kids did make the mistake of cursing God in their hearts,
right,
he would cover them as a righteous man with his sacrifices.
What's heavy about what you're saying is Job feared the Lord. He was terrified of the Most High. So much so that even if his kids didn't sin, he's still going to burn something just in case they thought about sinning. That's a heavy point, man. Get it real in here. You know what I mean? And if we and just think, man, just even with the spirit of what Job did and how he burnt those offerings, just in case they might have thought about wanting to sneeze or dream about thinking of sinning, just in case. Imagine if it was like that with our kids today. Job loved his kids. Job loved the skin of his kids, man. He loved everything about he loved his family. So he did everything he could to obey the Most High and keep his family strong. And in order to do that, Job had to do certain things. Even if he didn't have to, he made it so he had to. He made sure that his family was taken care of, man, which is what these black men in the I.S.U.P.K are doing with their families, man. The YAHANNA for Commander Jenny YAHANNA, man. You know what I mean? These men in here are getting raised up to make sure that we don't be sure, we make sure that our family is taken care of. Like I know for a fact, if I go without a job, my bills are taken care of. My brothers got me regardless. My brothers got me, same thing with them. If they go without, if they lose their job, we got each other in here, man. We make sure that each one another is taken care of in here, man. And that's the true spirit behind serving the Lord and brotherhood. That's the true spirit. You know what I mean? Some brothers are still fighting with it in the world, but in here, we get it right, man. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Con. Thus did Job continually. Now, there was a day when the sons of the Most High came to present themselves before the Lord.
So Job did this all the time, continually. For every feast day, he did this for his kids, right? Now, after he's done doing this, now there comes a day when the sons of God come to present themselves before the Lord. Who are the sons of God right here? This is a question that's not rhetorical. Let's see. Matter of fact, let me get a shout out to the chat, man. Who in here?
We got let's go take it from the top here. We got Sister YAHANNA.
Okay.
She been in class.
Let's get it.
We got young man Reggie. He checking in the class.
Reggie strong in this month.
Yeah, we got young man James Futrell.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He been sticking around, right?
Let's get it.
And we got Sister Summer, checking into the class.
Okay.
Most High Christ.
Let's go, man. Let's clap it up for him, man. Standing strong, man. Tapping in, man. Word up. We need that, man. Support your black, man. Support your own, man. Right. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. So after this, the sons of God came. Who are the sons of God? Chat. Let me see if y'all know what this is, man. Chat. Who are the sons of God? Now there was a day that the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord. Who are the sons of God? Give you 10 seconds. Who are the sons of God? Let's see if we get some answers in here. And now Christians don't know this. Right. Christians don't know this, man. I was talking to a Christian the other day. He did not know this at all. At all. Been going to church. He's a deacon. I don't even know what the hell that is today, but a deacon in today's time. I don't know what that is. It sounds malicious and evil. It sounds Salakia. He's a deacon. That's right. Give YAHANNA a hand, man. Give YAHANNA a hand. She said the angels. That's right. The sons of God are referring to the angels. Right? So now these angels, in that day, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, right? Why did the sons of God go to present themselves before the Lord? I'll give it to you because I don't want to wait. The sons of God went to present themselves before the Lord to give their report, right? Much like we do at our councils, right? As us officers in the school, we have to give an account of what's been going on since the last council, right? This is the same thing. It's a hierarchy. You got the Most High, the angels. You got the Most High. You got Yahweh. You got the angels. You got us on down, right? It's a hierarchy, right? So these angels are going to give their report on their business and what they've been doing since the last meet, right? Go ahead.
Verse 7.
Slack it. No, slack it. Yeah, finish up.
Now there was a day when the sons of the power came to present themselves before the Most High, and Satan came also among them.
Satan came with them. guess what, Christians? Satan is the angel of the Lord. Satan does what the Lord says do. Nothing more, nothing less. Satan has a job. What is Satan's job? What is Satan's job, family? What's Satan's job? What's Satan's job? Okay, give Mr. Orchard a hand for joining the class. But what's Satan's job, though? Son Seth, I don't know what to punish us when we break the law. That's not Satan's job at all. What does the Lord use Satan for? What is Satan? When Satan came to earth, right? What is Satan's job while he's here on earth? His orders. Turn us away from the Most High. You're on. You can, yeah, okay, y'all, all y'all in the test. Test is the one I was looking for. Thank the water to Summer, the water to Bayana, and Mr. Orchard. Y'all hitting on the head, man. Satan is here to test us, right? He's not here to tempt. We tempt ourselves, man. We tempt ourselves. Satan is here to test us, right? To see if we're gonna fall short of the glory of the Lord, right? Satan is here to weed us out. It's a scripture that said Satan, I think it was Simeon, who Satan sifted him like wheat through something like that. But Satan is here to sift out the strong from the weak. Right? He's here he's sent here to sift us out, man, to find out who's the strongest of the strong, who's really gonna stand by the Lord, man, and do what the Lord say do. Who's gonna stand strong when all the odds are against them? Right? Who's not going to break when times get tough? And that's a hard thing to do, Black, Hispanic, and Native American, man, especially after we've been oppressed for so long. You would think it'd be easy. You would think we're used to it. You think that's something, oh, you're just a hop, jump, and skip, and we there. You'll think that, but it's not, man. Black people, man, when we get any little inkling of suffering and dying and crying, we want to run to the oppressor, the one that's killing us and making us cry, die, and suffer. We want to run for some help. We got to get some help out of this. We can't bear anything. That's the reason why a woman, whenever her man is pissing her off, she want to leave him so bad. He ain't listening to what she got to say. She like, oh, I'm done with you. He go get another woman. She don't want to suffer that. She want, oh, I'm done with you. I'm sick of this. I'm tired of this. Oh, you don't got no money. You lost your job. We done. Get out of here. Vamano. Someone else, what you won't do, another man will. That's the reason why when a man, he gets sick and tired of a woman, he'll do what he want with it and then throw her away because she got a loud mouth. He won't suffer that loud mouth, right? He won't suffer to stay with her, even though the Lord told him to do it. He won't suffer that. He know that because he believes that there's a way out, which is a problem that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans have, especially in our relationships. We believe that there's a way out. There's not a way out. This should not be a way out, according to the Lord. Only way out is in a cardboard box if your woman whore on you. That's the only way out. The only way out. You can't leave that woman for nothing unless she whore on you, commit adultery. And Black woman, you can't leave that man for nothing. You got to stay with him till you lay with him. You did? Till y'all both in that box on me. You feel me? That's how it's supposed to be, man, according to the Lord, man. But like I said, this society has made it so easy for us to have so many ways out that it's just like, it's so hard to stay together, man. The oppressor has made this nation so hard for Blacks, Hispanics to stay together. It's crazy. He made it so easy for us to break apart that it's so hard for us to stay together. So hard. Like if you tell me if it was a law that you couldn't leave your wife when you laid with her, man, all Black households would be so much better than what they are. They would, if we knew that it was a law, because it is one in these scriptures. Black man, when you lay with that woman, you shall surely endow her to be your wife forever until you die. You can't just do what you want with a Black woman. When you open your legs to that man, that's your man for life. Right. You can't just leave him because you're mad or because he pissed you off one day or because he go get another woman. The hell kind of sense that make? Now you're going to open your legs to what? Another rod? Disgusting. Close them and close your mouth. Get some counsel if you need some help. If you can't bear it no more, ooh-wee, Get some counsel, man. We got counsel in here, man. If you're unaware of how to get counsel, contact your nearest officer in your city or your brothers on Facebook. You see them, I.S.U.P.K. Hit them up and ask them, tell them you're in dire need of counsel, and we get you squared away, man. We all about building of the black household and tearing down the shackles that this society has put on blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You know what I mean? But Satan's job is to test us, man. We're gonna get a precept. Give me Luke 22 and 31. Satan's job is to test us. All right. It's to put us through the ringer.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 22, and verse 31. And the Most High said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as a wheat.
Satan wanted to get Simon. Satan's job is not only to just test you a little. His job is to get you to fail against the Lord. He wants you to fail. He wants to get you out of here. Right? So you want to sift him like what?
Like wheat.
Like wheat. Go ahead.
But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren.
Do you hear what the scriptures say, man? Satan's job is to test you, man. Satan is put here to test you, to see how far you're willing to go to sin against the Lord. See how much does it take to make this brother go back and smoke weed? How much does it take to make this woman whore on her husband? How many wives does it take? Huh? How many checkings does it get for this brother to leave the school? How many does it take? How many jobs he got to get laid off before he go back and sell dope again? Right? How much does she got to struggle with them 3 kids and 3 baby daddies? How much does she got to struggle for it takes her to get on that stripper pole again? How much? Let me see something. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something. Oh, yeah. His job is to let you get that little, if you used to smoke crack, his job is to let you get that little whiff of pipe when you're riding down downtown Fayetteville. Let you get that little hint of smoke. That's his job. That's Satan. Woo. That angel Satan. Angel, that beautiful angel Satan doing his job like we're doing. Right? Satan got a job. All the angels have their own job, man. And Satan's job just happens to be the most important, which is getting the weak out of here and allowing the strong, moving the weak out the way and allowing the path for the strong to come in and save the nation. Right? Because you can't save a nation with weak men. You can't serve the Lord and expect men to follow you if you're weak. You can't. That's why Satan needs the strongest of the strong. That's why the Most High requires the strongest of the strong. You can't be a half-ass soldier in here, man. You can't. Go ahead.
Salakia, I think the brother James Futrell was touching on something with respect to the role of Satan earlier in the comments. I got a precept in the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39, verse 28. And to go on with what you're talking about, as far as, the angels or the Most High punishing you. You know what I'm saying? And the precept is Ecclesiasticus chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So with respect to Satan, in his position with respect to being our adversary, we understand that Satan is a holy angel. That's right. He's proven his love for the Most High power. Right. And he's going to do his job. This is what the Lord created him for. That's right. And in reverence, not to say that, we worship Satan. Right. We acknowledge him for being just that. He's our adversary. Right. It's respect. Exactly. We're trying to wake our people up to the knowledge of who Satan is. Right. And this is more of the reason why we call the so-called oppressor the devil. Right. The Bible speaks of, because he does the work of Satan on earth. Right. He has the characteristics of Satan. Yeah, get that brother hand, man. Heavy point. Damn right. Damn right. And so many people look at we call him the white man Salakia. You call him the oppressor because it's not just white people, it's black people as well, if you didn't know. It's the so-called black people, so-called
Hispanic people as well. But the main one that we talk about, we don't have to name them, but the main one we talk about is the biggest rape, robber, and murder on the face of the planet. Right. You know what I'm saying? But that's why we call him the devil, the Bible speaks of, because he carries so many characteristics of what we would deem on this earth as evil, but what the Most High would deem as weeding you out. That's right. You get what I'm saying? But keep going with that. So like, yeah.
Job.
Luke 22 and 31.
Okay.
Stop at 33.
All right. Verse 32. But I have prayed for thee that thy faith fail not, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. Verse 33.
When you come in to serve the Lord, when you change yourself, man, you strengthen your brother as well. You got another brother that went through the same things and same faults that you went through. You use what you've been through to strengthen your brother next to you, man. That's right. You know what I'm saying? You gain something from what you went through. How about you use that to save the next man, right? How about you use that to keep your kids off of drugs, right? How about you use that to keep your daughter off the strip club? You used to go to strip club. You used to throw money on them daughters of Zion. You used to do that, right? You used to toss money. You used to trick off and all that. You used to feed into the lies of this nation. You see where it got you, right? So how about we use what we learned in the kingdom? How about we lose the hell that we went through to save the next brother, man? When we come into this truth, man, and we get right, we should help our brothers as well. We shouldn't forget about them just because now that we got right, now that we standing 10 toes down for the Lord. You don't forget about where you came from, brother. You don't forget about where you came from, sister. You know what I mean? You remember that and you use that. That's your weapon now. Now you got a strength with you. Now you got a tool that the Lord can use, man, and you should allow the Lord to use it however He see fit. Because there's gonna be situations that you run into that you'll never know that you will be in, and you're gonna realize that what you've been through matters, what you've accomplished and what you've overcome matters, right? The scriptures say, though we entertain angels unaware, you know what I'm saying? We entertain them. You don't know who you're gonna run into. You don't know what situation you might be in to where somebody needs you. You don't know what situation you've been in where you needed somebody that the Lord sent. You know what I'm saying? So we should always strive to do what? Whenever we come into the truth, man, and serve the Lord, and we get right, we should do the same for our brothers, man. The same way these brothers did for me, I'm gonna do for you. Same way I do for you, you do for the next brother. And that's how you build a nation. That's how you build a kingdom as unto the Lord. That's how you build the kingdom of heaven. So says the scriptures. But go ahead, read 33.
Luke 22 and 33. Mm-hmm. And he said unto him, Lord, I am ready to go with thee both into prison and to death.
Listen, Simeon was ready to die for what the Lord stood for, man. These Black, Hispanics, and Native American men, women, and children that you see in the I.S.U.P.K, man, we're ready to die for what the Lord put down. You know what I'm saying? Unlike your Christian pastor, he'll bend any chance he get. He'll let a alternative lifestyle and get in the church and stay like he is. He'll let a drug addict get in the church and just be a drug addict and just stay how they are. Us in here, we'll allow you to come in here. You can come in here alternative lifestyle in. You can come in here LGBTQ ABC. You can come in here the biggest dope dealer in Fayetteville. You can come in here the biggest cokehead or drug addict that the world has ever seen. But you're not allowed to stay like that in here. You know why? Because we give a damn about you. We give a damn about you, your kids, and your family. If we didn't, we'll do just like the Christian church, and we'll allow you to stay how you are. We won't care about your well-being. We won't care about your health. We won't care if you walk out of here and get too high and you die over an overdose. We won't care if you go out here and you still robbing and you rob somebody and you die. We won't care if you go out here and you sell the wrong dope to somebody else and you kill them. We won't care about that, right? If we were your pastors, but we give a damn. We give a damn about you. So we're gonna tell you when you come in here, you're a woman and you're dressing provocative, cover up, cover your chest, right? You come in here, you're a young man and your pants below your behind. Hey, pull your pants up. Come on, nephew, get right. We're gonna tell you when you come in here, you smell like weed. We're gonna talk you down, brother. Hey, brother, you been smoking? You've been smoking what, 12 blunts a day? Let's get it down to like 10. Let's start there. Let's start somewhere. Let's start anywhere, right? Let's do whatever we can to help you, right? We're going to do whatever we can to help you. Why? Because we really love our people and we fear the Lord, right? And the Lord commanded us to do what whenever we come to serve the Lord. After we get right, what do we do? Read verse 32.
Verse 32. Mm-hmm. But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not. And when thou art converted,
and when you converted, when you come in and serve the Lord, you get yourself right. When we got ourselves right in the I.S.U.P.K, go ahead.
Strengthen thy brethren.
Strengthen our brothers, man. We are ordered to strengthen our brothers in here, man. This ain't no because we want to, although we do want to, but this is an obligation as unto the Lord. This is a job for us, right? We're ordered to strengthen our brother, man. We're ordered to be there for you when you're weak. We're ordered to be behind you whenever you want to get high. We're ordered to be a phone call away. Whenever you right there at the edge and you want to jump off the edge because your mama done died or your son done got taken from you, we're ordered to be right there with you, right? We're ordered to take on your burdens, right? This is an order, right? And we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it justfully. We're gonna do it with a smile on our face because we love it. We love the scriptures say when one comes to serve the Lord, the angels rejoice. You get what I'm saying? We gonna love it. Saving your life, man. We love saving Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans' life, which makes it so much better, man. Like I said, give a shout out, man, to Commander General YAHANNA, man, for putting this shit down, man. Pause, you know what I mean? Really putting in that work, man, because without him, I wouldn't be here. And without Christ, he wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? So why do you howl for that? We're gonna drop that and give me Job 1:7. You know what I mean? When you come and serve the Lord, man, always never, like I said, never forget, man. You never forget. Go ahead.
So, Lucky, before we get there, I just want to pull Galatians 6:2. This is on topic with respect to what you're bringing out right
Go ahead.
now, which is so heavy.
Right.
Galatians 6:2, it says, "Bear ye one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ." We understand that Christ taught for us to love one another as yourself, you know.
Right.
So that's what we do in the I.S.U.P.K. We take on other brothers' burdens, you know.
That's right.
We recognize that, you know, we love our brothers ourselves.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're going through something, I can't just focus on my problems. My brother going through something.
Right.
You know, his problems absolutely matter to me.
That's
know?
right.
So we put our brother before we put, you know, our own needs usually.
Damn
more
right.
often than not.
That's right.
You know, and that's how you get over your issues.
Right.
It's by going to help another brother or another sister.
Right.
Brotherhood is synonymous with sisterhood.
Damn
Sisters,
right.
we talking to you too.
Right.
Salakia.
Right. Nah. Tawad speaking. Get a brother hand. That's right, man. While you on that note, give me these two things. Yeah.
That's how you pull them out.
These two things, yeah. I ain't trying to go too far left field, but yeah, these two things. What he's saying is so heavy, man. That brotherhood is ridiculous, and it's crazy how like one story in the scriptures relates to damn near all the laws combined, and that's all. That's literally the whole scriptures. Like you're not gonna hear one thing in the scriptures that contradicts another. You know what I'm saying? Everything goes hand in hand, man. Every single thing in the scriptures go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? You can't have one without the other, man. You know what I'm saying? So like, you got that?
I got the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 37. Let me start at 37.
Go ahead.
Yahushua said unto him, "Thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind."
These brothers in the I.S.U.P.K, man, we love the Lord with all our soul and mind, all our power. Right? We give the Lord everything we got to give. Go ahead.
Verse 38. This is the first and great commandment.
That's the first and great commandment. We understand that in the I.S.U.P.K, right? We understand that the first and great commandment is that we love the Lord with everything that we have to give. And we know in the scriptures, we know that when you love indeed. It's an action in here. So we prove every single day that we love the Lord in here by doing exactly what he said for us to do, right? That's what you should do. Anyone that says they love the Lord, it's a requirement. Go ahead.
Verse 38. This is the first and great commandment.
The first and great. Go ahead.
Verse 39. And the second is like unto it.
The second like unto it. The second is heavy, just like it. Go ahead.
That's right. Thou shalt love thy neighbor.
Thy neighbor.
As thyself.
As thyself. Brother, black man, black woman and child, a Hispanic man and woman and child. You see that you a Paru and you see a brother wearing blue, you gotta love him like yourself. You gotta love him like you love the Lord. You gotta love that brother. That's an order. Brotherhood is an order according to the scriptures. According to God, you have to be brotherly to your brothers, right? That's a heavy point you had, man. Go, Salaki, go back to Job 1:7. Read it again. Heavy point, man. Brotherhood is a weapon. You can stop it. It's all right. Yeah. That's the water for that. I just want to touch on it. I got a lot to get through. Trying to break it down. Oh, we got like an hour and a half left. But go ahead. Job 1-7. Read that again.
It's the book of Job, chapter 1, verse 7. And the Most High said unto Satan, whence comest thou?
The Most High said, Satan, hey, where you coming from? Right? Chop it up with me. Let's chop it down. Go ahead.
Then Satan answered the Most High and said, from going to and fro in the earth and from walking up and down it.
So Satan been doing his job. Like we said, Satan's job is to test the Lord's people. Right? So Satan been going to and fro. He giving his report. He like, look, man, I'm doing my thing. I'm doing what it do. I'm out here testing folk, getting them right. You know what I mean? Straightening them out. Seeing the weak. You know what I mean? Making niggas fold like usual. Go ahead.
And the Most High said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man?
The Lord said, go ahead.
One that feareth the Most High and escheweth evil.
The Lord said, hey, yo, Satan, you ain't never thought about little Job over there. You ain't never thought about little cuz over there in the corner. The one that fear me the most and like eschew evil, he don't do nothing bad. Like why you don't go try, bro? You ain't never thought about trying him? The one that eschew evil, the one that I bless so much. Why you not trying him? Go ahead.
Verse 9. Then Satan answered the Most High and said, doth Job fear the Most High for naught?
Satan said, what is not? What is not? Let's get that for what is for naught? Before these help descriptions, help the Christians out. What is for naught? I don't know if they know this either. What is for naught? Doth Job fear God for naught? You got that definition?
This says nothing.
Does
not means nothing.
Yes. Does Job fear God for nothing? He don't fear you for nothing. Job is scared of you. Go ahead.
Slack. Verse 10. Has not thou made a hedge about him? Don't you got nothing?
Don't you protect him? Go ahead.
And about his house and about all that he hath on every side, that thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land.
Lord, you put damn near the force field around this brother. You blessed him. You gave him everything he got to give. You did all this. This the brother you talking about? This man, the one that you blessed. Go ahead.
Verse 11. But put forth thine hand now and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face.
You know what Satan said? You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, man. I'm going to do it. Guess what? He going to fall like the rest. I didn't touch him because you had your hand over him, because you blessed him so much, and he was a great man unto you. He had already proven himself. I didn't touch him. But you know what? I bet you if you take all that good stuff from him, I bet you he'll fold. I bet you if you take the little shiny watch and that new car in that house, he'll fold. I bet you if we've been praying for a baby for 7 years and then the Lord finally give us one and it died the first year, I bet you they'll fold. I bet you that. I bet you if we become a millionaire today, and then I bet you if they become a millionaire today and they get that little money and then all that money gone the next day, they blessing God when they get that check. But I bet you when they lose all that money because of a bad bet, I bet you they're gonna turn on it. I bet you that. I bet you that. I bet you've been praying for this job for 2 years, and you got this good old promotion, and you get it. And 2 weeks later, they call you back and say, "Oh, it was a mishap. Susan got the promotion." I bet you turn on God so fast. That's what Job is saying, and that's what so many of our Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans do today. We turn on the Most High when things get bad, but when things go worse, because they're already bad as being a Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American. Right, so I'll give you a scenario. When we get caught locked up for some drugs, so to speak, right? You get locked up. As soon as you get locked up, who the first person you call on? The very first person you call on. Who the first person you call on when you get locked up? Who is that, Brother Reggie? Brother getting a jam, man. Brother going through it. Who the first person you call on? Other than your mama or your daddy. Yeah, they gotta say that because they can't let mama go get me. Please, I ain't do it. They lying. Yeah. My mother. Brother Reggie, sister Bayana, Triple Kadar, Summer. That's right. Look at that. Right. Yeah, damn right. Get a sister a hand. She's gonna get 30 lashes if she ain't able.
Sister Summer says the Lord.
I know that's right, man. The sister on point, man. Damn right. The Lord is the first person you call whenever you get jammed up, man. First person. Now, say you get into more trouble. Now you begin to curse the Lord. You been praying everything. No, say you're about to win. You're about to beat the case. You're about to beat the charge. You're at the trial date. You know your lawyer done told you, right? I'm gonna use myself. Man. I was going through the old man was going through a little situation back when, whatever. You know, he got to the front of the judge, fighting the case for about a year and a half. Lawyer told him, look, everything gonna be good, everything gonna be squashed. Bam, bam, boom. Happy. I've been praying for this. Oh, ooh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord, for saving me before the result, right? Because I'm knowing, because my lawyer, man, he got, hey, look, paid, bro. Got them bands all, bro, them rack A's. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go, you know what I mean? Turn up, party, get in front of the judge. Nah, you've been charged with some felony, boom, 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 bop, boom, boom. I'm looking at my lawyer with the, and then I started to turn on God. I started to be like, man, you know what? Because while I was going through it, I put all that stuff away. I said, Lord, you take me out of this. I ain't gonna do it no more. I promise you, I ain't gonna do it no more. All them time going to court, waiting on a little trial joint, boom. I stopped doing all the wickedness I was doing back in the world. Stopped it. As soon as they hit me with that charge, I'm back at it, man. On me, right back at it. Man, what I'm doing all this praying for? Huh? You said it was gonna be all right. It ain't all right. I was a weak man. I was a man that didn't really fear the Lord, man. Just tried to use and abuse the Lord in any way I could. Just try to do my due diligence as the Christians would do. Just try to do exactly what they would do. Because that's how I was brought up, man. I was brought up to just call on them when you need them and not all the time. That's all. Just call on them when you get in trouble, which is what strickens our people today. We only call on the Lord when we need him, when we feel like we're about to perish or die. But we do nothing up until then to prove that we're worth his mercy. We do nothing up until then. We rape, robbing, killing, and stabbing, all kind of manners of evil. We poison our people. We getting our babies high. We getting our babies' moms high. That's somebody's mama out there, man. That's somebody's daughter you giving them drugs to. That's somebody's daughter you throwing them ones on, man. That's somebody's mother. We're doing all manners of evil into the Lord. And then we get locked up. We want to call on them. Jesus, 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 please, Jesus. Jesus. With the long S. Us. Jesus, please. Doing all that, man. For what? Because we were wicked and we didn't know, man. We loved the Lord, but for what? Lack of knowledge. We ain't had no knowledge, man. We didn't know how to love the Lord. But in here, under these law, statutes, and commandments, we really learn what it means to serve the Lord, man. And we learn how to serve the Lord. And we learn that it has to be a righteous spirit behind every act that we do unto the Lord. So when you see a Black, Hispanic, and Native American man on Saturdays on the corner spewing out crazy mess that you've never heard in your life, just know that they're doing that out of love for the Lord. They're doing that out of fear for the Lord. They're doing that out of love for their people. You know what I'm saying? They're doing that because they don't want you to perish like they did. You know what I'm saying? They want to save your life, man. Yeah, it sounds crazy, man. Though we be rude in speech, we don't lack no knowledge in here. You feel me? We on point with everything we say. You feel me? So keep going.
Shalakia,
Mm-hmm.
verse
11. You can
Verse
read 11
11.
again.
But put forth thine hand now and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face.
Hey, Lord, look, go ahead and put your hand down and turn and make this man into damn near nothing and watch what he do with you. Put him in a low state and watch what he say to you. Go ahead.
And the Most High said unto Satan, Behold, all that he hath is in thy power, only upon himself. Put not forth thine hand.
The Lord said, look, hey, look, you know what? Let's test the waters. Here you go, Satan. Everything that Job got is in your hands now. Hey, Satan, do what you will with the brother. Have at it. You cannot kill him, though. You just can't kill him. You can do what you want. You just cannot harm him. Go ahead.
Only upon himself put forth not thine hand.
Mm-hmm.
So Satan went forth from the presence of the Most High.
So Satan left. Satan said, oh, shit. Satan gone. He said, I've been waiting on this. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you he ain't about what he's saying. I'm going to show you this man ain't about what he's ain't standing on business. Shalaki. I'm going to show you this man ain't 10 toes. No, I mean, this man ain't as hard as you say, which is what each and every woman and man in here should do with this truth. Right. We should all test the spirit. We should all see if what we're saying is facts. You should test what I'm saying. You should put it to the test, man. Any brother come to you saying that Christ is a black man, you should test him. You should be, hey, brother, prove it. Any brother saying you shouldn't eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, you know what you should say something, you should prove it. Any brother that's saying, look, hey, you can't get edge ups, you should prove it. You should tell him to prove it, man. Tell him to prove it. Hey, you got to prove yourself unto the Lord. And as black people, we know we love proof in here, but we won't make the pastor prove everything that he say. That's right. We won't do that. We won't make grandma prove everything that she say. We'll just listen to it and run with it. Why? Because now it's become a tradition and it's not knowledgeable, but it's just a tradition. It lacks knowledge. All of it lacks knowledge. It sound good, but it don't lack no facts. It's non-factual. It's non-factual. You know what I mean? It has no substance to it. But you know what we'll do because it sounds good. We'll take it and run with it. Ooh, that sounds so good. That touched my soul. Ooh, the Lord was speaking through me today. And yes. Yes. Oh, shala. Ooh, again. That's what we'll do. We'll do that because that's what we was taught. But we won't ask no question about what's coming. What jumped on you when that happened? What was you saying when you was doing that gibberish? What was you saying? What was those words? Oh, we don't know what we were saying. We were just speaking. Yeah, you're a liar. You're a liar. You're a pretty good actor, though. You had me there, especially with the tears. But as far as being a priest and prophet or somebody that follows the Lord, you haven't proven that to me. You haven't proven that to me. These men in here, they prove it each and every day, man. They prove it every day when they don't smoke cigarettes. They prove it every day when they don't pop whores. They prove it every day when they correct their women, when they correct their kids. They prove it every day when they keep a mug face. They don't like no smooth edge up face. We don't like that in here. That's too Egyptian for us. That's too African. We don't do things like that in here. You know what I mean? We're over our families in here, and in doing so, we're serving the Lord as unto the Bible. Now, if you're looking for something to go by whenever you tell somebody to prove something, you go by this book, man. Get you the King James 1611 Bible, man. The original concordance, right? So the King James, I'll give you a small rundown. King James hired these scholars to translate the Bible from Hebrew into English, right? Or from Greek into English. Was it Hebrew and English? It was Greek, Hebrew into Greek, or Greek into English, right? So from there, we have this King James 1611 Bible. In this Bible, you have what is called the Old Testament, which is the Torah. You have the Apocrypha, and then you have the Tanakh, which is the New Testament, right? The King James 1611 has all three of these books. Your NIV version, all those other versions of the Bible, they have things missing in them, right? So if you want to get the closest to the Hebrew Bible, you want to get the King James 1611 Bible. So when you're asking a man, does he serve the Lord, or if the things that he's saying of the Lord is true or not, you ask him to prove it in the Bible. That's how you get a man to prove it. And if what he's saying he can't prove in the Bible, then you can call that man a liar, including me, including these brothers in this room, including every priest and prophet in the I.S.U.P.K. If you can't prove it in the Bible, you're a liar. You're a liar. Okay. But go ahead. Keep going.
Verse 13.
Uh-huh.
And there was a day when his sons and his daughters were eating and drinking wine in their eldest brother's house.
So now Lot's sons and daughters is doing what they was doing before the angels came to them. They chilling like always, having a little family conglomeration, little family get together, whatnot. Go ahead.
And there came a messenger unto Job and said, the oxen were plowing and the asses feeding beside them. 15. And the Sabians fell upon them and took them away. Yea, they have slain the servants with the edge of the sword, and I only am escaped alone to tell thee.
So the Sabians, so these robbers came and took Job's came and took Job's donkeys. I didn't want to say asses. Came and took his working mules, right? Came and took them, right? And while they were taking them, they had to have a little scuffle going on. They killed the servants, the watchmen over these donkeys, killed them, right? So they come and tell Job this, right? Go ahead.
Verse 16. While he was yet speaking, there came also another.
So while he's being told this, so Job just got the news. Hey, look, somebody just robbed you or your donkeys, dog. Like they took them and they killed the niggas that was watching them. Like you need to go see about this, bro. Now go ahead. Now why he telling them that? Go ahead. 16.
I'm sorry, my damn eyes lucky.
So what?
There also came another and said, the fire of the Most High is fallen from heaven and hath burned up the sheep and the servants and consumed them. And I only am escaped alone to tell thee.
It's crazy. So this is another watchman of the sheep. This is one of the watchmen of the sheep. He come and tell Joe, hey, look, Joe, hey, look, listen, bro. It won't me. It was not me. I think it was the Lord, my boy. Like it just flames, cuz. On the sheep, dog. The flames burnt the sheep and burnt the niggas in over there watching the sheep, cuz. Out of nowhere. I'm the only one that got away, bro. Like, I'm coming to tell you, so you won't think it's me. I'm telling you first. Go ahead.
Verse 17. While he was yet speaking, there came also another.
God dang, man.
And camels, and have carried.
What?
And have carried them away, yea, and slain the servants with the edge of the sword, and I only am escaped alone to tell thee.
So while Job is being told that his sheep just got burnt up, right? His donkey just got stolen, and all the servants of those got killed by the robbers and by the flames from God, from the Most High, from an angel. From the Most High, from an angel. While he being told all this, another one come up and say, the Chaldeans made out 3 bands and fell upon the camels and have carried them away, yea, and slain the servant. So now he's saying, now that he got told his camels got taken. They done took the damn camels too. So now he done lost what? What he lost? Some sheep. No, so like he lost some donkeys, some sheep, and some camels, all of them. Not just they didn't leave none. Ain't none survive. Which shows you the power of the Most High, man. It shows you the power of the Most High. You know what I mean? That's why you shouldn't tempt the Lord, man. You don't play with God, man. We don't. We damn sure don't. We got a fear that is perfect of the Lord. Ooh, we perfect. Perfect. Scared as hell. I ain't lying. On me. That's what, man. It's a story, man. Lord willing, the brother be able to tell y'all one day, man, break it down in the class, Lord willing, speaking it. But now it's a story, man, with me and one of my brothers, man. When I was young in the truth, he really the reason I'm in the truth, brought me into the truth. Ratazapala. We was at his mom Duke's house one day, man. Just sidebar. It's crazy. We had his mom Duke's house, and Ratazai, I think he just hit 50, or he was probably teaching, wasn't supposed to be teaching something. I don't know. I think he was a 50, but if he won't, either way, the Lord was with us, man. And we in there chopping. I'm a young nigga in there, right? Fresh from selling whoop whoop. Know what I mean? So Salaki, whoop whoop sound crazy. Fresh from dealing with the devil. That sounds ridiculous. Yo, nah. But we chopping up with a brother, man, and this brother just begins to blaspheme the Most High's name. A wealthy brother, own car wash and everything. It's crazy. This is ridiculous. This is a true story. This is not a lie. This is a true story. The brother began to blaspheme the Most High's name, and I'm like, yo, like you can't say that. And I'm young. You know, I'm a young man. What's his name? What's his face? And it's a right desire. He like, yo, you can't say that. And he like, yo, if Christ was, I believe he said, if Christ was right here, right now, I still eat this pork, I still smoke the cigarette, something like that. He said, going in, he was saying some crazy stuff, man. Razazar probably know more about it. He got a better memory than me. We leave out the house, he talking junk, and I'm on some time with him because he getting loud, even in his own house, which I ain't know no better at that time, you know. But I'm on some time. I got little Jay with me and everything. Jay was a baby, couldn't even walk. You feel me? We leave the house the next day, the next morning. Right as I call me, this bro, the Lord struck this man. This man is still eating through a straw to this day. That day had a stroke or something like that. That night or that morning. That right there solidified me in here, man. That saved my life. And that had to happen because I was still in and out. That had to happen, bro. And it was so crazy that the Lord used that to save another brother. Use somebody. That's why when people say, oh, the Lord is just all love. The Lord is all love, but he also kills babies. He's a terrible power. The Most High murders children. You know what happens when you see that old lady get hit by that truck? Guess what? I'm gonna surprise you. She deserved it. She deserved it. Guess what happens when that 2-year-old child dies of SID? They deserve it. Because the Lord saw fit to let it happen. You're gonna get what you deserve. The Lord is a just God, is he not? He's not the author of confusion, right? You deserved it from how you lived your life, how you lived your past lives. Either way, you deserved it according to the Lord. If I die today, when I walk outside and I get in my car, I deserved it. If I lose my son, I deserved it, right? So we can't, and if you get that in your head, you'll stop blaming the Lord for your mistakes. You'll stop blaming how you was raised for your mistakes. You'll stop doing that because now we know that we are the authors of our life. We depict and we control how we move around here. You know what I'm saying? Right. The Lord gives you that free will, quote unquote. But how you choose to use it, that's on you. And the repercussions of it therein, that's on you as well, man. You don't blame nobody else for what you done went through, for what you're going through now. You can't do that. You gotta fight it, man. You gotta fight it. That doesn't mean that they don't have a part to play, right? Don't get it misconstrued. Because I do like to say I don't blame the crackhead for being a crackhead. I blame the oppressor for bringing it in, which is true. But you can't let that be the ordinance of your life just because you grew up or you was brought up in this state. That's just how you are. No, man, you got your own mind, man. And the I.S.U.P.K and the Commander General YAHANNA, we're the doctors. You know what I'm saying? We're the physicians to help you with these things, with your spiritual needs. We're the physicians of your spiritual needs. We're not no damn magic ball readers or no card readers. Right. We're really the help that the Lord sent here to save your lives. We're the answer for your prayers, quoting General Muhammad. The I.S.U.P.K under Commander General YAHANNA is the answer for your prayers, man. Right. The YAHANNA shot for that, man. Right. You know what I mean? Get a Lord of hand. Yeah, right. Go ahead. You had a precept?
Oh, you know I did. I just want to piggyback off of what you were saying with respect to the Most High and your experience with that brother.
Right.
I want to pull Deuteronomy 32 and 39.
Mhm.
It says, "See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive.
Right.
I wound and I heal.
Right.
Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand."
That's heavy. That nothing. No one dies on this earth without the Lord.
That's right.
No one lives on this earth without the Lord. No one. No one. No one gets cancer on this earth without the Lord. Shocker. Shocker. No one gets their ligaments torn off without the Lord. Shocker. Gangbangers don't get shot in the head without the Lord.
Right.
Shocker there.
And Salakia, this speaks against what the Christian pastors say about
Right.
the Lord. God
Right.
is all love.
God
you
is all love. He only loves. God will save you. No, God will kill you. What? You know the power you serve? God will murder you. Salakia, not murder, because murder is unlawful. He will unalive you. A righteous killing. We won't think it's righteous though. Because listen, our ways are not of the Lord. We don't, it ain't us, it ain't for us to understand what the Lord got going on. Precept. You know. Our thoughts, yeah. Our thoughts are not his thoughts. Right? We don't think like the Most High. You feel me? So who are us? Who are we to say, he took my daughter, bastard? Who are we to say he's evil for that? That's a beautiful thing in the eyes of the Lord because his will is being done. It's a beautiful thing. To us, yeah, we're saddened of heart, but we got to know in the end that the Lord's will is being done. That's why it happened. And it's a hard thing to do. It's a hard thing. We're going to keep reading this. We're going to get to it.
All right, well, verse 18. Slakia. Verse 18. While he was yet speaking, there came also another and said, "Thy sons and thy daughters were eating and drinking wine in their eldest brother's house.
Right.
And behold, there came a great wind from the wilderness and smote the four corners of the house, and it fell upon the young men.
God dang.
And they are dead.
Man.
And I only am escaped alone to tell thee."
Man, listen. This is something that this brother's going through. The kid's dead now. He done lost his sheep. He done lost his donkeys. He done lost his camels. And his sheep, and now he lost his kids. That's crazy, man. That's insane to go through. Right. That sounds inhumane to us. It sounds ridiculous. It sounds unhuman. It sounds evil. It sounds evil. It sounds ridiculously evil. But our thoughts are not the Lord's thoughts. And God is the only thing good. Right? So say the scriptures. So why did the Lord send Satan to do such quote unquote evil things to Job? To test him. Right? To see if he was going to fold when things got tough. To see how strong and how much he loved the Lord. To see how much he feared the Lord. To see how much he loved his family that the Lord just took from him. See if he was still going to serve the Lord. Go ahead, keep going.
Verse 19.
Slakia.
Verse 20. Then Job arose and rent his mantle and shaved his head and fell down.
All this fell on. Go ahead.
And fell down upon the ground and worshipped. And go ahead.
Listen, Job, hearing all this, you know this, all the brother could do. What are you gonna do when all this happened? If this happened to you, what would you do? You'll pull your damn hair out if you lost your damn job. But you know what Job said? He said, you know what? Boom, say less, man. Job said, say less. Job took his clothes off. Job got naked, right? Shaved all the hair off his head, right? Got bald, got extremely naked. Go ahead. And he worshiped. He worshiped the Most High. Go ahead. What did he say?
And said, naked came I out of my mother's womb.
Naked he came out of his mother's womb, like a baby, naked.
And,
Go ahead.
And naked shall I return thither.
And naked shall I leave this earth, man. I didn't have nothing when I came in this earth, man. I didn't have not a damn thing. And I don't need to have a damn thing when I leave, man. You done took all this from me. You done took all this from me. You didn't hurt me to my core. You've taken my mother from me that was 89 years old that I love so much. You took my son from me that I've been hoping to have for the last 6 years after 1 year of living. You've taken this from me. But you know what? I came in this world with nothing. And I'm going to leave it with nothing. The water Yahweh, I'm going to still bless you. I'm going to still worship you, Most High. I'm going to still do it. I'm not going to blaspheme you because I'm going through hardship. Because I'm crying out for help and I don't see no help on the hilltop. I know who made me. I know the God of gods. I know the creator, man. I know the most high power. And I fear thee and love you above all. So you know what I'm going to do? Even though I'm going through this hell, I'm going to praise you instead. That's what I'm going to do. Go ahead.
The Lord gave, and the Lord hath taken away.
Blessed
be the name of the Most High.
Yeah, all these blessings I done got in this earth is because of you. These sheep, these donkeys, my women, my kids, this money, these servants, I got it from you. I couldn't have without you, right? You gave it to me, right? So you can take it away. So be it, man. Do what you got to do. But I ain't budging on me. One west to the death, man. On me, bro. On me. Go ahead.
So I give
22.
Verse 22. In all this, Job said not, nor changed, nor charged the Most High foolishly.
That's right, man. And all this hell that Job went through, man. All these tragedies, man, losing his kids, his women, his losing all his money, losing all his substance, losing all that, right? He never once, not once, thought about blaspheming the Most High, man. Never once thought about talking bad on the Lord. Never once thought about talking down on the Lord. But here we go. We 2 car payments behind. We got 1 more car payment to go. We praying. Then when it don't come through and we lose the car, oh man, fuck this. I'm slacking. Oh man, screw this mess, man. Forget this mess, man. Forget this mess. Hey, look, I get you get hit with that charge, right? And you right at the edge, and you know you're gonna win the case, then you lose it. Man, you know what? I might as well go back to selling dope. You a felon, right? You get out of prison after 2 years or 3 years. You know it's 10 years to get your apartment. You don't know that. A lot of felons don't know that. You know it's 10 years before you can get an apartment in your name. You go to apply for an apartment, they deny you for that. You go to apply for jobs, they deny you for that. And then you got a couple of jobs that what they do, they hire you for them. Then after 1 week of working, what they do, they fire you because they find out you're a felon. Then after 2 weeks of working, they fire you because they find out you're a felon. Then what you got? You ain't got nowhere to turn. You ain't got nowhere to stay. Where you gonna stay at? You gonna be homeless? You got 2 kids. They need to eat. You got a woman. She need to eat. Where you gonna stay at, man? What you gonna do? You can't get a job. You get when they fire you because you black and you a felon. What you gonna do? Huh? Where can you turn to? You know what you're gonna start doing? You're gonna start blaspheming the Lord. You're gonna start sinning against God. All that crying you was doing while you was locked up, while you was going through your court case, all that you was doing, and you won your case, but you still got that felony, all that you was doing, you ain't gonna do that no more. You're gonna go and serve mammon, right? You're gonna go and kiss a rock. You better go and sell that rock. You better go and push that dope. Because you thinking in your head that that's the only way that your children gonna eat. You thinking in your head that's the only way that you can succeed in this country, right? It's so crazy how much oppression makes people turn against the Lord, right? But Job is the example of what to follow. Job is the example of what a real man is in the eyes of the Lord. Job is the example of what a real Black, Hispanic, and Native American man should be in their household. You're supposed to stand fast with the Lord no matter what. No matter what he take from you. No matter what he give to you. If you're a poor man and you get rich, you know what you should do? You should still serve the damn Lord. If you're a rich man and you get poor, you know what you should do? You should still serve the Lord, no matter what. No matter what he get from you, no matter what he take from you, no matter what you gain from serving him, and then you lose it. You serve the Lord no matter what, man. You know why? Because he's the most high power, man, and he put you here. He didn't have to do that. What did Job say? Naked came I out of my mother's womb, and naked I shall return. You didn't come here with nothing, so you're going to leave with nothing. How you going to die? You going to take all your riches that you made in this world with you? No, you're going to die with nothing. With nothing, man. And Job understood that, man. Job understood that. Give me Ecclesiastes 2. Job understood. Job understood that serving the Most High was more profitable than serving himself and his own selfish needs and wants. Job understood that, man. Job feared the Most High above all, man. Go ahead. Ecclesiastes 2. Ecclesiastes 2. Ecclesiasticus 2. Job understood that, man. Ecclesiasticus 2.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord.
Hey, listen up, man. If you come to serve the Lord, if you Black, Hispanic, Native American, Indian, if you a so-called wannabe Christian, whatever you want to call yourself, man, if you come to serve the Lord, right? Go ahead.
Prepare thy soul for temptation.
You prepare your soul for temptation, man. It ain't no easy walk serving the Lord, man. It ain't no easy walk, and this is not for the weak at all, man. These men in here, they fight each and every day to stay strong in this faith, man. They fight each and every day. They fight that woman that they got at home that don't want them to come to camp, that don't want them to teach a class every day of the week. They fight that woman every day of the week that don't want them to have multiple wives. It's a fight in here, man. It's a fight with your grandma on her birthday come around. You don't get her no gift. It's a fight you got to go through on that Christmas when you don't get your kids no gift for Christmas. That's a fight, man. We fight each and every day. It's a fight to tell your woman, look, you're not going out tonight. Cover your behind up. Them pants too tight. That ass jiggling. Put it up. It's mine. That's a fight. We fight every day in here. These women fight because they see the other women getting so much attention from wearing what they wearing. They want to wear it too. They fighting. They fighting because they see all this. These women dressing provocatively and getting paid to dress like that on the gram. They want to get paid too, and their ass is fatter. They want to get paid. They know they're getting more. That's a fight. It's a fight to turn down $1,000 a month in child support from this righteous Black man that's taking care of his kid. But you know that you can get $1,200 extra a month in child support. That's a fight, man. We fighting in here, man. When you come to serve the Lord, do what?
Prepare thy soul for temptation.
You prepare your soul for temptation. It's a temptation thing to turn. Ooh, that money is temptation. Ooh, them strange women is temptation. That weed is temptation. Them drugs is temptation. That alcohol is temptation. You prepare your soul for temptations when you claim to be of the Lord. When you claim to be a warrior and a servant of the Lord. That's what you do, man. Your Christian pastor not doing that. He giving in to every lustful deviance that he got in the back of his damn head. Look at TD Snakes. What he just swallowed up, you nasty devil. You need help, brother. You need help. You didn't prepare yourself enough, brother. I love to say it. You didn't prepare. You just walked in and thought you had it all figured out. Well, you don't, man. The only people that got it figured out in this nation, man, is the men under Commander Junior YAHANNA and the I.S.U.P.K. You know what I'm saying? We the only ones that got it figured out. And why? Because we fear the Lord, man. And we are prepared. We are prepared in here, man. We're prepared. Go ahead. Yeah, come on.
Verse 2, set thy heart aright and constantly endure.
Set thy heart aright. Straighten yourself up, man. Get your mind right. Get your mind right, man. Ready to endure. Go ahead.
And make not haste in time of trouble.
And make not haste. We don't run from trouble in here, man. We don't do that. We don't do that in here. We don't run from nothing in here. You hear me? We are men of the Lord. And in order to raise a Black, Hispanic, and Native American household, we can't run from nothing. Who am I to be a leader of my house when I'm running from every damn thing that constricts me? Everything that looks like it's going to hinder me or stop me or get me in a little bit of trouble, I'm running from it. because I'm serving the Lord. God damn that thing that's stopping me from serving the Lord. I'm gonna do it anyway. That's what Job said. Job served the Lord instead. Job served the Lord. Job served the Lord, even though everything was against him. Took his women, his kids, his cattle, his money, his house, everything. What else? What else can you take? But you know what Job said? He said, no sweat. The water Yahweh, why Yahweh shy? And he got on his knees, man, shaved his head, got naked, made a point to the Lord, like, look, it is what it is on me. I was with you then. I'm with you now. I ain't had nothing coming in. I ain't got to have nothing coming out, right? I came in poor. I leave out poor. I was born with nothing. I leave with nothing. You feel me? Like the Job made a point, man. That's why everybody should take from Job's story, man. Job was a righteous and strong Black, Hispanic, or Native American man. He was us. He was the man in the I.S.U.P.K. He stood for something, and he really believed in what he was teaching. Right? Him burning them offerings unto his kids, even though they might not have sinned. But guess what? They might have sinned. He doing it just in case. And as Black, Hispanic, and Native American people, if we did that for each other and as a nation, oh man, imagine what we'd be. Imagine if we pay tithes, right? Imagine if we select it. Let's take it off the tithes. Imagine if a brother asks for $10 and we send him 11. Just a little more, just in case. Just a little more. Imagine if the sister got kids, right, and they just need to eat the one meal to get by until tomorrow until they get paid. Imagine if we gave them 2 meals. We gave them their breakfast for the next morning too. Just imagine. Imagine if we went a little bit harder for one another. Right. Imagine. We'll do that. We'll go a little bit harder for that promotion at that job. We'll go a little bit harder for that bonus at that job. Right. But you won't do it for the Lord. Come on, man. You won't just stop eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster for the Lord. You won't take that 2 packs of cigarette down to one a day for the Lord. You can't do that for the Lord, man. The one that made you, the one that made your children, the one that made you able to have that life that you live, the one that gave you that car that you're driving, allowed you the legs to walk so you can get that job to allow you to have that car that you driving, right, to make that money. If you ain't had them legs, would you have that car? No, you wouldn't. If you ain't had them eyes, would you have it? Because there's some people born blind. Am I right? There's some people born without eyes. Imagine if you didn't have them eyes. So what are you doing for the man that made you? What work are you putting in for the Most High Power? The one that gave you what you got. What are you doing? What are you doing? Ask your Christian pastor that. That's what you should do. Ask your Christian pastor, are you Jesus? Salaki, I just seen it out of what. Ask your Christian pastor that. What is he doing? What is he doing for the Lord, man? What contributions is he making towards the salvation of his people as unto the Lord? Ask him that, man. That's a good question. I'm gonna ask one next time I see a pastor. What are you doing? What are you doing for the Most High? What are you doing, man? But you should. But when you come to serve the Lord, man, you prepare your soul for temptation, man. You set your heart you set your heart aright, right? You straighten up your mind, man. You get your mind in line, right? And you constantly endure. Because in order to do this job, in order to be saved, what does the scripture say? And I'm gonna leave this for the chat. In order to be saved, man, what should you do? Right? What does the scripture say that you gotta do? You have to do. It's not an if and a but what does the scripture say that you have to do in order to be saved? I'll leave it for the chat. Come on, I'll give y'all like 15 seconds. Come on, we closing in. I'm gonna try to shoot through this thing. Lord willing, I get to class tomorrow or next week. I mean, we let the Lord do his thing, you know what I mean? But yeah, like what do you have to do in order to be saved, right? In here. Go ahead. I know for a fact these brothers and sisters in here watching, because these brothers, these are I.S.U.P.K right here in this chat. I know they ain't just turn on the video and cut it off. Like Bonky, y'all. I'm just playing. Nah, but for real, what do you got to do, man, in order to be saved in this kingdom? I get to you for time's sakes, man. You got to endure. The scriptures say you endure to the end. Then you're going to get saved. You feel me? I'm paraphrasing. But the end is not, when is it? What is the end? The end is your death. The end is your death until Christ come back, man. You got to endure until Christ come back. Your death ain't just the end. It is the end, but there's another end. We got to endure until Christ come back, man. Endure forever, right? So the scriptures say, man, you got to set your heart right and constantly endure and make not haste in time of trouble. We not running from trouble in here. We go to the neighborhoods where they selling the dope at and tell them to stop selling it.
That's right.
We in the corner. We at the corners of where the people are gang banging, and we telling them, look, brothers and sisters, stop doing that. We're in the jobs talking to the gang bangers. We're in the jobs talking to the drug dealers and sellers. Our cousins are some of us are former drug dealers and gang bangers and murderers and so on and so forth. And we teach other men not to do so. Go ahead.
Salakia, Sister Summer says, but to answer your question, come into the truth and fight your demons until the end.
That's true. That's enduring. Go ahead.
Salakia. Then she continues by saying, not repeating the sins you asked forgiveness for.
Right. That's right. Let's give Sister Summer a hand,
right,
man.
Right.
Sister Summer. And that's the fight. That's the whole purpose of the fight. Go ahead. We got some more.
Young man Reggie says faith, hope, and trust.
Kind of, sort of.
And then young man James Futrell says follow the law.
Follow the law. Damn right, man. Those
right.
are all good answers on the right path.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But Sister Summer kind of hit it home, man. You know what I mean? You fight your demons, man. She broke down the plight of the fight. You know what I mean? Not what she say. Not you come into the truth and you fight your demons. That's a fight, man. Not repeating the sins of old. It's a fight not to repeat that, man. You don't just come in here, or you don't just come to serve the Lord and just think everything's just shits and giggles. You don't think that everything is not peaches and cream when you come to serve the Lord. When you come to serve the Lord, a lot of times it gets harder. You know why? Why does it get harder? On topic of class, what makes it harder? I don't want to give it to you. Y'all been in the class. What makes it harder whenever you come to serve the Lord? What makes it harder? When you come to serve the Lord, what makes it harder? It's on topic of class. I don't want to give it to you. But what makes it harder? And it's righteously so. What makes it harder? I give you a little bit. Who makes it harder? Who makes it harder, man? Give it a little time. Hey, man, if the Lord would only allow tomorrow to be a part 2. Temptation, that's a good answer. Temptation is good. There we go. Give it up for YAHANNA. My sis. Satan makes it harder, which is rightfully so. It's righteous. Satan makes it harder when you come in here. Why does Satan make it harder? Satan makes it harder because he see you trying to do right on the Lord, and he got to test you to see if you really bout it. Are you bout it? I doubt it. Right? Satan is seeing if you bout it, man. Get them sisters a hand, man, for participating in the class, man. And the brothers, man, James, you are being tested. That's right, James. You're being tested, man. But Satan is who is here to test us, man. And he tests the strong more than anything. He wants the ones that's serving the Lord and doing what they're supposed to do. That's when Satan coming. When you start to serve the Lord, you're going to find some sins that you start to think about that you never thought about before. You be like, what the devil? What the devil going on? That's Satan, man. He's trying to find any way that he can get you to turn against the Most High, because that's what he needs. That's his job. He's ordered to get you to turn against the Lord, man. And you got to fight it. And like my brother brought out earlier, we bear each other's burdens in here, man. We fight side by side, toe to toe. You feel me? If I'm weak in a space, you better be strong for me. If you weak in a space, I better be strong for you. Right. We got obligations to be strong for each other in here, man. We got obligations to carry each other's burden. This ain't just no job, man. It's a lifestyle on me. You feel me? We working hard to stay where we at and maintain. This is a fight for us too. It might look like it's easy, us getting up on that corner on Saturdays, us in here teaching classes. It might look like it's easy, but it's not. It's still a fight. You don't think these brothers would rather be at home with their ribs, not giving a damn about y'all pot smoking people that don't give a damn about the Lord? You don't think that? You don't think that they'd rather be laid up on a Saturday than talking to the people that are spit at us and throw trash at us while we're speaking and telling about the Lord? You don't think we'd rather be at home with our ribs or at a movie? You don't think that? No, it's a fight for us too. Why do we got to fight the hardest? Because we're actually serving the Lord. We're actually putting in the works and putting down the stones that we need to build this kingdom. You know what I'm saying? We're actually doing what we need to. But go ahead on that. Keep going. I think you're on 3. But we doing what we need to do. Yeah. Go.
Verse 3. Cleave unto him and depart not away.
Cleave unto the Lord, man, and depart not away. Don't depart, man. Don't go back. Go ahead.
That thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
What is the last end? At thy death, right? At that last end, at thy death. So you cleave unto the Lord now so that you'll be blessed later, man. You know what I'm saying? Cleave unto the Lord now. You do what the Lord say do now so that you'll be blessed later, man. You're going to be increased at that last end. Go ahead. Salaki, if I may, I got to get clarification if that last end is your death, or is that your next life, or is that when Christ returns? So don't hold me to that. But you cleave unto the Lord so that you can get an increase. Go ahead. Read first.
4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
What the Lord gives you, man, for serving him, you take it cheerfully, man. Take it gladly. You be happy that the Lord bless you with this, that, and the other. Go ahead.
And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
And be patient when thou art changed into a lower state. Just like Job. Job is a patient man. And we're gonna continue to break down the story of Job probably in our next class. But Job was a very patient man, man. He's seen all these. He's seen what the Lord gave him. He was cheerful when the Lord gave him what he gave. He was so cheerful. Thank you, Lord. The water Yahweh Shah, right? Look, it's so cheerful that, in fact, like I said, he would go and be above and beyond as much as he could for the law. The Lord wanted one bird offering. He said, look, I'm going to get this for me and for my kids. Look, I don't know what they thinking about. He went above and beyond. He did what he could. He did the most for the Lord. He didn't get the Lord the least of the sheep, the ugly sheep, the 3-year-old sheep. He gave him the newest, fattest 1-year-old, right on time sheep. He gave the Lord his best, man. Go ahead.
Verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
For gold is tried in the fire. You know how you put gold in the fire to mold it? Well, you're going to have to do the same thing, man. You're going to have to go through some fire to get molded as well, man. Gold is gold, go in the fire. You come out, you beat it with the little hammer, you mold it, right? You mold it after it get heated up. We got to do the same thing, man. We got to get tossed into a furnace every now and again. We got to get tried, man. The Lord Satan gotta do some things to us to see if we really are gonna stand on what we believe. To see if we really gonna stand on you shouldn't eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. To see if we really gonna stand on we shouldn't lay with these other nations when this African come in front of you with the oh my God on the back of her, right? We're gonna see. We're gonna see if you fold. We're gonna see if you fold when Buddy up the block starts selling them elbows for $100 a plate. We're gonna see if you're gonna fold and you can make 3,000 off of it. We're gonna see. We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. That's what Satan is here for, man. When the Lord brings you something, you take it cheerfully, and you be patient when the Lord changes into a lower state, man. You got to stay strong in here, man. You know what I mean? And like I said, as gold is tried in the fire, and an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. And if an acceptable man is going to be tried in the furnace of adversity. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like these men in the I.S.U.P.K under Commander Jenny YAHANNA, we're tried in the furnace of adversity. You get what I'm saying? It's wild. Yeah. Okay. We tried in the fire of adversity, man. These men in here, we tried in the fire of adversity at our slaves, with our women, with our kids now, because they going to school, listening to all manner of evil, all kind of crazy stuff going on. We try it every day in this kingdom, especially being how we are, wearing the fringes like we wear them, going to events like we go, speaking on the corners, looking like crazy men in the eyes of the oppressor and of our own people. But try it in adversity. That's adversity, man. But you know what we do? Just like that gold to get molded out of that fire, we've been molded too. We've been molded by our adversity. And we coming out shiny as hell and stronger than ever. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 6. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him.
You believe in the more, man. You believe in the Lord. You stand fast with the law, statutes, and commandments that he put down for you, and the Lord's gonna bless you, man. You believe in him, and he will help thee, right? You order thy way aright. He gonna give you a straight path, and you trust in him, man. You ought to trust into the Lord, man. You got to trust in the Lord like Job did. Job ain't not once give up on the Lord. Go ahead.
Right, that's heavy too, because in the Christian church, their path is not ordered right, meaning they're all over the place. Right. They don't know if it's works to get you in, it's faith to get you in, it's the singing to get you in the kingdom, it's the tambourine playing to get you in, it's the how many offices you hold to get to the prophecies and speaking in tongues. They all over the damn place.
Right.
It's the law of being acceptable and perfect.
That's
according to the law. They don't keep the law. So they not only just lean on their own understanding, but they don't even know what path to follow after the Lord.
Right.
Because first of all, they don't know who he is. They don't even know his damn name.
Right.
That is the worst place to be in 2024 as a Christian church. You're wasting your damn time.
No.
Nothing that the Bible says to do, the church does.
Right.
Their way is not ordered. They're all over the place.
That's right.
It's like ridiculous. They do that year after year, week after week.
Right.
It's ridiculous. It don't make any sense.
That's what, and that goes, get that brother a hand. And that goes back to what I said earlier, is that the worst thing for a sinner or a thief is to not get caught. Like the worst thing for Christians is to not get punished. And they not knowing that it's Satan stopping them from getting punished. It's Satan allowing them. Satan does punish a lot of them, right? The Lord allows Satan to punish a lot of them, but it's some of them that get on by. It's some of them that become fat and rich off of the oppression of Blacks, Hispanic, and Native American people. And that's the Lord too, as well. That's the Lord allowing that. You know what I mean? Like Christians, like my brother said, Christians don't know this Bible, man. They don't know it. And they need assistance to understand the Bible. Right, and they never will understand the Bible unless they come under Commander General YAHANNA in the I.S.U.P.K, man, and really change their lives for the better. You feel me? Keep going on that.
Verse 7, Ms. Lockett. Yes, verse 7. Ye that fear the Most High, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fail. You know why Job fell to his knees, shaved his head, and got naked? Because he's waiting on the Most High's mercy. He's waiting on it. The thing is, man, Job had patience, and we're gonna go in on the patience of Job. My next class. Job had extreme patience, which is what Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians lack today. We lack a lot of patience. Like we don't even have a little bit. They're taking too long with your food. Oh man, I don't want this food no more. Your woman taking too long doing your hair. Come on now. You've been fighting for 6 years for this job, and then they say you gotta wait 6 more months. God. Come on, man. Hurry up, man. You know what I mean? That's what we on. That's how we are. As a nation of people, man, we are impatient in here. Right? But when you come to serve the Lord, you gotta be patient. You gotta prepare your soul, man. You gotta believe in the Lord, and you gotta order a way aright. You gotta set yourself on a right path. You gotta fear the Lord. You gotta be patient, man. It says, ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy. You gotta wait. Be patient. The Lord don't work on your time. You know, I know that light bill 2 months back behind. Wait, be patient. I know that car note a month and a half behind. Be patient, right? I know that job that you've been studying for and all that, boom, boom, boom. It ain't happen when you want to. Be patient. I know you didn't get a rank raise when you wanted to. Be patient. You know what I mean? I know that check didn't come on time. Be patient. You know what I mean? Just be patient, man.
Be patient. Wait on the Lord, man. The Lord do what the Lord won't. You feel me? And we waiting. What, we gonna rush Christ to come back too? No, like just be patient. Let's just chill out, man. We here for a long time, not a good time. You feel me? But go ahead.
Verse 8, Slakia. Verse
Salakia.
9.
Read 7 again.
Book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 2 and verse 7.
Mhm.
Ye that fear the Most High,
Mhm.
wait for his mercy,
Mhm.
and go not aside,
Mhm.
lest ye fail.
Now, while you waiting, you gonna have that Satan on you, and he gonna want you to just, hey man, forget about that. Hey, forget about that. Go do this, man. Go do this. Right? Go do that. Go do that thing that you left long ago, and then he blessed you, and now you waiting on him to bless you again. Go do that other thing, because that thing was more productive than this. That was more productive than waiting. Yeah, you had more profitability. Is that what? You had more, it was more profitable for you doing that than just sitting here waiting and gaining nothing. How about you go do that, man? Right. Let's do that, man. But on it says least ye fall. You go do that. Do it if you want to. Do it if you want to. I bet it fail. Least it fall, because you want to be so impatient. You know what I mean? Because you want to just do it on your time and not the Lord's. Yeah, we'll see how far you get. Read verse 8.
Verse 8. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail.
Ye that fear the Lord, believe him. You patient for the Lord, man. You doing what the Lord say do. You being you walking that right path. You being an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. Your path is gonna do what? Ye shall what? Ye shall not.
You should
fail.
not fail.
Your reward shall not fail. What you want the Lord to do in your life is gonna happen. The reward that the Lord got for you is gonna take place. It's gonna do what it need to do. It's gonna move how it need to move. It's gonna profit you how it need to profit you as according to the Lord. Right? You keep going.
Verse 9. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy.
Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting mercy. You notice all these scriptures is saying, ye that fear the Lord. This is a man that fears the Lord. This ain't a man that ain't scared of nothing. I ain't scared of nothing. This ain't that man. This is a man that knows the power that he serves. This is a man that fears the Most High power. Right? This is an upright man, like Job was. Job feared the Most High. Job understood the power of the Lord. Job understood the consequences that come with blaspheming the Most High, unlike that brother that we ran into years ago. Job understood that. Job feared the Most High more than he loved his family. Job loved his family so much that he feared the Most High. They go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. Go ahead.
Verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
Well, verse 10. Look at the generations of old.
Look at the generations of old, man, and see. Watch it. Look at what we went through as a nation of people, man. Look at Tulsa, Oklahoma. Look at Roseville, California, right? Look at the race riots. Look at Martin Luther King. Look at integration. Look at Christianity. Look at T.D. Jakes. Look at Eddie Long. Let's look at it. Look at R. Kelly. Look at what doing what we want. Look how far doing what we want has gotten us in this nation. Look at our daughters now in the strip clubs. Look at Sexy Reds. Let's look at this, man. Look at what they did to Christ. Look at 400 years of slavery. Look at black lives in the minds of whites. Let's look at it, man. Let's look at Nation Knows No Color Lines. Let's look at the Russian icons. Look at the black washing. Look at the white washing. Look at it. Let's look at it. Look at what? Look at the generations of old, man. Go ahead.
And see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken?
Mm-hmm.
Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
Listen, those nations before, did any of them trust in the Lord? Did any of them follow the Lord? And if they didn't trust in the Lord, was the Lord there for them? If they did trust in the Lord, what did he forsake them? Did he turn a blind eye unto them? Go ahead. 11.
For the Lord is full of
The
compassion.
Lord is full of compassion, man. The Lord is full of compassion and mercy. The Lord is there for you even when you're not there for yourself. He's not going to be all the time, but when you come into this knowledge of yourself, man, and of who you are as a people and what you should and shouldn't be doing, you can't expect the Lord to act the same that he did when you was unknowing, like you're a baby, like you're so innocent. You know now. That's how the scriptures say it's better if you never came into the truth. I'm paraphrasing. It's better that you not know this, because when you learn it and you still do what you want to do, man, Lord be with you. Go ahead.
And mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction.
The Lord will save you in time of affliction, man. You know what you got to do? What you got to be? In time of affliction, what you got to be, y'all? Hey, class, I'm talking to y'all. In time of affliction, what do you have to be in order for the Lord to save you? He forgiveth sin. He's very pitiful. He's so compassionate and he's so mercy. But in order to get some salvation from the Lord, what do you got to be in your time of affliction? In order to get saved in your time of affliction, what you got to be? What you got to be? I give you 15 seconds. In your time of affliction, what do you have to be for the Lord to save you?
Yeah, he in there. You've been in there all class.
Hey, James Futrell, Officer Zion said, what it do? Yeah, but you got to be patient, man. You got to be patient, man. Like I said earlier, Job was a very patient man. He understands that his patience is going to pay off sometime soon. You know what I'm saying? And soon doesn't have to be in the time that he believes soon should be. Right? Soon, right? He's not rushing the Lord. The Lord don't work on James on strong. sis. The Lord don't work on Job's time. The Lord work on his time. Sister Summer said strong. Yeah, lie. Lie. You gotta be patient, sis. But the water for participation, the water for all the participation for everybody in the class, man. They really been rocking with me tonight, man. Y'all getting it in with me, man. Helping me stay up and strong. But yeah, you gotta be patient, man. To get saved in a time of affliction of the Lord, you gotta endure it, because we're gonna endure. What did the scripture say? Scripture said what? Constantly endure. Constantly endure. We gotta endure forever, man. So you being patient, you being patient and waiting on the Lord, man. Eventually, He's gonna come and He's gonna save you. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 12. Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways.
Ooh-wee. What is the sinner that goes two ways? What is that? That's probably not for the class. That's probably for us. What's a sinner that goes two ways?
It's a sinner. He goes two ways. You know what that means.
The precept is gonna be the dog that is on vomit.
Right.
Right.
Back and forth.
Yeah. So a sinner that goes two ways is somebody that don't think that they're a sinner, or you can use a Christian for this, because a Christian they'll do something and pray about it, and then do it again, then pray about it, go to church, do good for a little bit, then go back and do it again, pray about it, go to church, stop doing it, then do it again. That's a sinner that goes two ways, man. That's like a dog running back to his vomit, right? You vomit something because of what? Why do you vomit it? Because your body rejects it, right? So when we come into the truth, our body begins to reject Christianity. It begins to reject white Jesus. It begins to reject selling drugs to our neighbor. It begins to reject laying with whores. But when we begin to, like the dog eat his own vomit, when we begin to get stupid again and we go back and do those things, now we're what? We're the sinner that goeth two ways. We go two ways. We walketh in righteously. A hypocrite, basically. A hypocrite is the sinner that walketh in two ways. It says destruction unto him that is faint-hearted, and he believeth not. What the destruction on it? What does faint-hearted mean? What is faint? We'll get a definition on this. Faint-hearted. Oh, Salaki, I skipped. Oh, yeah, that's right. No, Salaki, I skipped the verse. Woe be to the fearful heart and faint hands. What does faint hands mean?
Faint hands is weak.
Weak. Con. Faint hands is weak. Destruction unto the fearful hearts and faint hands. The scared man and the weak man and the sinners that go of two ways. Now I got a thing for. I got something to say on that. If you're a sinner that goes two ways, you are a faint man and a weak man. You're both. You're not. You're one and the same. Because any man that comes and learns that selling drugs to his people is killing his people and goes back and do the same thing, you're a weak man and you're a coward. You wouldn't harm your child. Why wouldn't you harm your child? Because you love your child. You give a damn about your child. You wouldn't allow your child to go play in fire. Why? Because you don't want your child to get hurt. So you can do that for your child, but you'll go sell drugs to mine. You'll go throw money on my daughter. That's my little girl. You'll go throw money on my mother. You'll do that, though. You'll sell money. You'll sell something to my mom so that my mom stays in a low state, but you'll damn anybody that ever does it to yours. You're a sinner that walks two ways, man. You're a weak coward. And in here, we learned that we were once weak cowards in here. We were once those men that'll sell something to your daughter and your child. We was those men that'll lay with your daughter and throw away with her like she's a piece of trash. We were those men. We were those men that'll go out there and promote all manners of evil in the kingdom. We were those men until we came in here and we began to be patient. We began to be strong and we stand fast with the Lord. And we began to see that we really hate our people. We really hate our people. Like I said earlier, the worst thing for a thief is to not get caught stealing. The best thing for a thief is to get locked up. The best thing that could have ever happened to us in here is to learn that we were wrong, that we were weak cowards in the world, to learn that we were lying, manipulative bastards, to learn that we were less than man. We were not man at all. We were boys. Boys. That's the best thing that ever happened to every man that came into the truth, to learn that you're not a man at all. You think you are, but you're not. That's the best thing. Tawada Yahweh Yahushua. Give it up for Commander General YAHANNA for that, man. And with that, it's my time. I'm pass it over to Precinct Officer Bankial for security announcements.
Clap it up. I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Room for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They're here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he will get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. Right. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, the Book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10, means tenth in the Hebrew. It's pronounced ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to Treasury Department or teacher. Priest funds, a free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. The upcoming Holy Convocation. So what now? Oh, Salakia. We got the Lord's annual 55th Passover, 14th day of the first month, Saturday, April 20th, this year, according to the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verses 1 through 51, the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verses 4 through 5, the book of Corinthians, chapter 5, verse 7 through 8, and 2 Chronicles, chapter 30, verse 17. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. Boot, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, I-M-A-J-I-M, which means to stand. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courteous salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat. I-M-A-J-I-M. Barak. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shabrakatah. Yada Matah, hands down. Sar, turn and face the sisters. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courteous salute to our sisters. I-M-A-J-I-M Shabbat. I-M-A-J-I-M. Barak. Yahweh Shemar Latah Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah. Yada Matah, hands down, class dismissed.
Hold on, Salaki. Badazar one, I need you to step forward over here, brother Babu Kashaw. I'll clap it up. Y'all bear with us for a second, Babu Kashaw. Most High in Christ. There we go. Most High in Christ. Hey, y'all see this brother on the screen right here, Salaki. I'm officer of 5,000 Zion Yala. You know what I'm saying? On the commanding General YAHANNA. I've been given the order to raise this brother up, man. That's right. You understand? This brother have been, yeah. You see this brother, man? Salaki, man. The brother has been fighting, man. Brother been fighting since I met him, huh?
That's right.
Now, this your chance to run. You want it? Most High in Christ, brother. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Most High in Christ.
Yeah, right.
Y'all witness this right now, man. This brother has been fighting ever since I met him, man. And it's always good to have a brother. I ain't talking about a friend. I'm talking about a brother. Right. And when I say brother, like, always be willing to give you words of encouragement and don't even know it. You understand? Right. When you're talking to a brother, not somebody in the world, like a family, they say things to you in spirit like only a brother would know to say to another brother. You understand? And that don't happen from every day just going to and fro with a brother. You were slaving with him. Now that come from going to camp. That come from being in class. That come from listening to class. That meaning listening. We all listen to the same leadership. So if a brother is not paying attention to the leadership, guess what? He may miss something. But that's why you have a brother to remind him, hey, brother, this is what Cap said in class. Right. And that's what you've been. Right. And I seen Captain Nathot told me, he said, man, it's time. It's time. Right. He said, please, Cap said, put some work on it. All right. So just the brother here, I want y'all to repeat after me. We're going to say these prayers, man. We're going to say the anointing prayer for my brother right here. Batazar 1, Babu Kashaw. Yabaraka Yahweh, Washamarika, Yahar Yahweh, Panyua, Al-Yakah, YAHANNA, Yeshaya, Yahweh, Panyua, Al-Yakah, YAHSHAMLAKA, Shalom, Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Barak, Rapah, Magun, Hagun, Batazar 1, Batazar 1, Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah, the water Aman. And what we said in the English is Yahweh, bless thee and keep thee. Yahweh, make his face shine upon thee and be glorious unto thee. Yahweh, lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, bless, heal, shield, protect. Batazar 1, man. Y'all get his brother a hand, man. Kumya Shala, man. Kumya Shala. Kumya Shala. That's what's up, man. Officer 500 now, brother.
Big league now. Mama made it.